Good morning, it's Steve. This is our sustainable journey. It's first thing in the morning. It's about 6 a.m. So I am going to take you through our daily chores so you can see all the stuff that we have to do every morning, sometimes at night, depending on which animals we're taking care of. If you can see the barn cat on the stump. They get fed at the same time as all the other animals. And so I'm going to head down to the barn now and show you that process. So that is Tom, one of the barn cats. Hi, Tom. He's waiting on food. I get it. He's a good guy. Hi. It's okay. They get skittish. What? Come on. What's up, buddy? What's up? He's kind of the alpha cat, I guess. All the other cats fall in line for him. So he's always out here guarding everything. It's kind of funny. All right, so we're gonna start with the chickens. So the chickens are in here in this little fenced-in area. It's electrified. You see they were given watermelon yesterday by our neighbor, and they devoured it. There's nothing really left but some rinds. They'll probably finish that off today. They are definitely dinosaurs. So we turn off the fence and we just have it on a solar panel. Disconnect that, and that, and this. Let me open the door. And we have it this way so that raccoons can figure this out, actually. So here they all come. Come on, ladies. Good morning. So I think the last time you saw them all, they were just a few weeks old. Well, now they are full-size chickens, right? So, white leghorn, Rhode Island red, I think that's Orpington, I think that's it. We don't have any of the Easter eggers, haven't come out yet. And then we check and see they're really close to laying eggs. We check every morning, nothing yet. That's it. No, get down. You goof. Come on. Gotta close it. And then there was some fighting between Easter eggers and olive eggers. But there was some fighting between the bigger ones and the littler ones, and so we ended up opening the back door so that some of them can come out this door. So it seems they're allowing some fair play, and they're allowing the littler ones to come out the front door. Oh, somebody found something good. Oh, she found a worm. And so they'll find food and they'll carry it off somewhere and try and eat it in privacy when they find something really, really good. It's pretty hilarious. We've given them grapes and they just get so excited. They will chase us around the yard for grapes. All right, so I'm gonna go get them some food. Yes, Tom, I know you're looking for food too. And so we were leaving the cat food out overnight until we got them trained, but then raccoons were eating their food, and that's not cool. Yeah, see, raccoons are kind of dirtying up their water. So every day we give them fresh water. Normally this is in the winter, this is plugged in, but raccoons see fresh water and they will gladly take it all. So we hide their food. We just put it inside the barn. Here, we get some lights. This is where all the worms are too. There we go. So then we start with feeding the cats. So we will feed the cats. So we have these cats, pigs, chickens. Should be enough. So we have, see, Tom's waiting. He knows what's up. Good morning. I know. So then we'll plunk down their food. And then I will go and get them some water. So we have a hydrant out here in the barn. That we turn on. Cats get the blue water. So I'll just free up this hose. Oh, and splash everything. Awesome. Set. Okay, let's go feed them some water. All right, clean it out a little bit. We do a full clean out once a week. Ooh. We leave the water out 24/7. It's been hot here lately. We want to make sure they have access to water at all times. There's actually a few other places we leave water around the farm. Let's see the other cats yet. We'll be along shortly. We have a total of 4. Tom and Chloe were the first two we got. And then after that we got Waldorf and Statler. And Waldorf is one of the more friendliest cats for a barn cat I've ever seen. Chloe, she still hasn't warmed up to us, and that's okay. She does her job. And Statler's really friendly, but he and Tom don't see eye to eye, and so we don't see Statler very often. He usually camps out somewhere and then he'll come around whenever Tom's not around. It's pretty funny. So that's the cats. So now the cats are taken care of. So now we can move on to chicken feed and pig feed. So chicken feed is in these 2 cans. We keep everything locked in cans like this. Raccoons, other animals. We've had skunks. We had a possum on the 4th of July, actually. This one doesn't feel so full. Hang on. Oh, it's empty. Thanks, kids. Okay. So that's not enough food. Let me see if there's more in the other one. It's about half full. Let's see. Half full. So we're gonna need to get some more food. Let me know if that was any good. There we go. Much better. Clean you off. Okay. So then we fill this with some food, and I'm going to fill a watering can, the green one, with water, because we always make sure that they have plenty of water. Use the green one, fill it out. Drain out the rest of the water. There we go. We turn off the hydrant, which my kids are really good at forgetting. And then we're gonna walk over to the chickens. Then stop it! I'm trying to pour it into the bucket, dude. Then we feed it into this. Come on, watch out, ladies. I love to poop on this thing. Oh yeah, they're definitely in need of some food. So let's pour it in there. Looks like they need more. So we'll have to go get them some more food. Of course, they also like to make a big mess. Okay, then we've got 3 waters. So there's that one, and then the 2 hanging ones. We started the baby chicks out with that one, and so they really like that one. So that's one of the Easter eggers. And so we feed these guys fill these with water. We need to go to the feed store because we seem to be running low. How are the pigs doing? Well, that one's empty. That's great. And that one's got plenty of grains in it still. So we need a little bit of pig feed. We need a lot of chicken feed. So let's go give this to the chickens, and then we can move on to the pigs. What? You want some? All right. Bucket number 2. And that's why we sometimes have to feed them twice a day. So now chickens are all fed and watered. Cats are fed and watered. All that's left are the pigs. Let me get out of here. We'll turn the fence on because I'm going to be inside with meetings all day. We don't really want them wandering because there's actually quite a few predators out here that will get them. Mainly the neighbors' dogs. So I'm going to be building a run for them, which is roughly the size of the space that they're in right now, maybe a little bit bigger. We'll show that in a future video. They have some space because we've got 38 chickens. Still, we bought 18 and I wanted 18. We wanted 6 per kid because I figured we'd lose half of them, and we lost none of them. And then the Easter eggers came, and now we have 38 chickens. So we're gonna have a lot of eggs soon. I'm gonna put this bucket away, get the bucket for the pigs. Oh, they're up too. So I will show you their pen in just a second. Alright, here's their food. Get my scoop. Let's see how much they actually gone through. Okay. Oh, me. Here's Waldorf. Hey, bud. Did I surprise you? He's the best cat. That's Waldorf. I think he was a part-time indoor cat for a little while, and so he is super friendly with people and the girls. All of them are really good with the girls. So what we have is the pig pen, and they've clearly turned it into a pig pen. So hello, ladies. I know you're hungry and you're looking for treats. I don't have any treats this morning. You say hi to the people? You say hello? Yeah. Pork chop is crazy timid. Hi. Can I get pets? Yeah. Hi. 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 Yeah. So that's bacon. That's pork chop. Pork chop is kind of a runt. Bacon is not. She's super friendly, but yeah. Oh wow, you let me touch your snout. That's exciting. It's rare. She won't come up to you. She'll take food from you. Hi. Hello. I'm just here to say hello. All right. So now we will feed them. And we have this hot wire. It doesn't hurt. Well, I guess it hurts, but it doesn't cause them a great deal of pain. Just enough to remind them, hey, don't go outside the fence. And so one of our plans is, if you see the rest of this pasture, we're going to expand it out, give them a lot more room, and then start rotating them around to the other pastures as we add other animals, because they've pretty much destroyed this one. I mean, they made themselves a little wallow with their water, and that's what we did with the water sets. 275 gallons of water, and they eat in a weird way sometimes, or drink in a weird way. Sometimes they'll just push their snout up against the lever and let it fill up the bottom, and then they'll drink from the bottom. Sometimes they'll just let it fill the bottom and soak it and make it into this big mud pile, and it's fine. They can do what they want, so we let them. We sometimes have to pull the dirt away that they've rooted up away from the hot wire, because it can short it out or ground it out. So all right, ladies, I will see you later. I'll bring some treats by. Okay? All right, onward to feeding. So their house, I don't know what you want to call this, has a window. And so what I did was I mounted their feeder just inside the window. So what that allows me to do, open her up and feed directly into it. So you can see they go through about a bucket and a half of feed a day. So I'm just going to give them a bucket worth. Well, this might be 2 buckets worth that they go through a day. Really? You gonna close it for me? Can I open it back up? Pigs are super playful. They're a ton of fun. And they like to mess around. And they like to explore. Alright. So you can see they need another bucket full. So they're going through about 2 a day, it looks like. Which means they're getting bigger, which is awesome. So I will go get them another bucket of feed. We keep them fed and food available to them 24/7 for now. That's probably going to change to just feeding them twice a day, about a bucket of feed or more depending on how big they get. But for now we want them eating constantly and food to be available so that they can grow, because we want them growing up. But the issue with that is it causes fat, makes them fat, and so it can cause issues with the meat if you're using them for meat. And we're still, the jury's still out on what we're going to end up doing with them as far as meat versus breeding. So we'll see. All right, back here. Okay, we are back from the feed store, and I got a few other things. So I'm just going to show you because I think these are awesome. So we have a mile-long driveway, and so we actually have 2 of those motion detectors. So there's one way out at the corner, and then there's one right above the building by the pigs. There's one there. And so what happens is when you drive by, it turns on a light. So we also have one in the garden, so that the deer stop eating all of our food. But these are awesome. The one out in the far corner died 6 months ago, and I finally got around to buying a new one to replace it. So I actually got 2 so that I don't need to hunt for them anymore. And because I am a sucker, I bought more muck boots. You need these. You have pigs, you have chickens, you're gonna end up with poop on your shoes pretty much all the time. And so you want something like this. They're cheap, they're like 20 bucks, and they do a really good job of being able to be hosed off very easily. What else did we get? So this, we have a bunch of IBC totes. So I showed you the water for the pigs. I'm going to set up a similar system for the chickens, and that way they can have, we don't need to worry about schlepping water from the barn to the coop throughout the day multiple times. That way they will have ready access to water at all times. So I have the waters, I have that. I just need to put it all together. I've just been waiting to do that. And then I think the only other thing is 4 bags of feed. So we keep switching between crumbles and pellets for the layers to see what they prefer. And then we got the swine pellets, which I'm not a fan of, but again, I can't get them in bulk locally. So if I can find a co-op or something that sells grain near me for pigs, I will buy it. I'm just having trouble locating that kind of stuff. That's one of the drawbacks to being new in an area that's as remote as we are, is that it's hard to find anything. You know, this is an hour round trip just to get this stuff, and they don't have, their selection is pretty lacking. So mosquitoes, my goodness. And so we're kind of stuck at the mercy of that. And you know, there's companies like Chewy or online, but then shipping, because of how remote we are, we can't get big loads because the semis can't make it down our driveway. So we need to use the tractor to get the stuff. It's kind of a pain. So anyway, I'm just complaining. But yeah, let's get this stuff loaded into those bins, and we'll reset for tomorrow. So each of these bags weighs about 50 pounds. And we go through a bag every, what, probably 2 or 3 days. So that's a lot of weight of food. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill up this empty bin. I'm gonna leave this bin so that we know which one is the old one. So then, all these bags. So Steph found a way to turn these bags into handbags. So like when you go to Aldi or the grocery store or whatever, there's a way to turn these into little grocery bags. And so we're gonna start doing that because we go through a lot of these. So we may as well use them for something, right? It's kind of the whole idea here. So we've been keeping them in a pile over in the corner of the barn for just that purpose. I just need to get the time to do it. So we have a whole bag, chicken, pig. So a lot of bags. All right, we will end it there. Hope you enjoyed the video on what our daily chores look like. We'd love to have you stick around, so click the subscribe button, click the thumbs up button if you like the video, leave a comment if you have questions on any of the animals or the worms or whatever we have here on the farm. We will see you all next time. All right, take care. So here's the barn, here's the AC unit, right? We're just unloading the Jeep when right next to me is poison ivy. We have it just about everywhere out here, as well as I think we've found poison oak. We haven't found poison sumac, but I'm sure it's just around the corner somewhere. We just haven't seen it. So what I recommend is getting an app like Seek, which is from, who's it from? iNaturalist, I think is, yeah, iNaturalist. So it looks like that. I don't know if that'll show up, but what you can do is you take a picture of the plant and it'll tell you poison ivy, that is poison ivy, and then it'll tell you whatever, and then you can view the species and it'll tell you all about it. And like, hey dummy, don't go near that one. So if you're out in a rural area, or if you don't know the flora or the fauna, because we found some animals and stuff of the area that you're in, get an app like that. It's not perfect, but it'll definitely help you figure out whether you should be grabbing that plant when you're weeding or not. So give it a shot. All right.